Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Isotopes and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Orel Hershiser gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in a leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
In now, Paul Molitor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2-0 now. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. Griffey is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Now to the plate, Andrew Jones. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Molitor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Jay Bruce is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 18 homers and 34 driven in. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Castro has it. Throw to Hornsby. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Dennis Martinez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He swings and grounds it to short. Aparicio has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Gehrig is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting fifth, no outfielder, Orlando.
In now, Orlando Cepeda. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it is.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a curveball in in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. Indiana is on top 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans.
Dwight Evans.
First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, George Brett reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Joe Torre. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Up next from Miami, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll start this one at 269. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting 8, the catcher, Zach Collins.
At the plate, Zach Collins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Riding in, Aparicio. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dennis Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffey.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate is Griffey. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Orel Hershiser, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
First pitch on its way. Omar Vizquel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
To 1 and 2 now. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1 and 1.
Second baseman.
So digging in now, Rogers Hornsby. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. And he lays off there, 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to the plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Gehrig. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando Cepeda, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Right fielder,
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score, and it's a 4-1 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Aparicio gloves it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Paul Molitor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and bounced toward Rogers Hornsby at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
the center fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
the first baseman, number
Base
12.
is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bruce, a native Texan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Zach Collins. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
The pitcher, number 55, Orel.
Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Orel Hershiser. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Omar Vizquel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hops this one up. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the move again from first. Pitch is high. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Aparicio fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Rogers.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Gehrig.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Homer Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Gehrig, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Nelson Cruz is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bailey pauses. 0-2 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
No touchdown.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Miami's out in front, 7-1. Stepping up to the plate, Dwight Evans. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Now batting, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-1 to count. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. At the plate, Joe Torre, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The bat,
Ready now, Aparicio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Alex Gordon will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. Vizquel picks it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ranger Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins. Ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Orel Hershiser, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Called strike 0-2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on top 7-1. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Sr.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Cepeda moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 19. Second.
Digging in once again, Paul Molitor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Settling in now, Andrew Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball left outside.
High in the air out to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Omar Vizquel. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Evans has it, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 6, Ketel.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Evans will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Rogers Hornsby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Lou Gehrig. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jay Bruce.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a called strike 1. here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Dwight Evans. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hard hit at third. Gloved by Castro. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Digging in, George Brett. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Joe Torre. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
We join for the traditional 7th stretch.
Standing in, Orlando Cepeda. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Molitor is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. Aparicio has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-1. Delino DeShields is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On the outside, Black, good pitch called for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Castro's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Liner toward right center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Andrew Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in game 4 of this series.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Number 28 on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The third baseman, number 5.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Gagne will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Scott Kingery will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5. Scott Kingery.
Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the box now, George Brett. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across. Andrew Miller is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Delino DeShields will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Ready for another chance? Zach Collins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
And in steps Scott Gehrig. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Lifted in the air to center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. At the plate, Joe Torre. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
The catcher, Joe Torre.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The bat, number 11.
Digging in, Louis Aparicio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, the second baseman, Delino. The 3.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Joe Morgan will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Second and third, 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of them, and the Marlins bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Orel Hershiser earned his 5th win of the year. Dennis Martinez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs to 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6